Yeah, I had an absolutely insane run with this chamber deck. I went 14-2. That's an 88% win rate, up 29 cubes with chamber Isan ramp. This deck is absolutely crazy. I mean, obviously that's not the biggest sample size yet, but like you don't go 14-2 without something happening here. And chamber, by the way, this guy is enormous. 215, 217, 219. It happens with somewhat regularity in this deck, making him really the perfect early game card for a ramp deck where you just get a crazy power output from your turn 2 play while still getting to do all your crazy big ramp stuff. And because you're trying to generate extra cards that make activate bigger because you want them in hand, I'm running stuff like Nick Fury, Valentina, Iron Patriot, each which make big things for chamber. That makes Isan really good in this deck. Isan can summon like 2 giant 6-drops into play in this deck, which is nuts. You've still got the typical good ramp stuff, Electro Luna into, key 5-drops like Blink or Cersei. I've also gone ahead and greeted a Hydro Man and a Legion in the mix as well, because you just want a lot of 5s in this deck. So, having them even in hand still makes them valuable if you don't play them, but Hydro Man can have really good turns in combination with Luna Snow in particular, or even Electro if you've gotten rid of that downside via Cersei or Blink. Galactus, just the big reliable 6-drop, makes this deck completely nuts. It feels so smooth, so cohesive. And I will say, by the way, I don't think it's just this deck. I was looking at chamber decks on Untapped. There are a bunch of different variations that seem to be working really well. There's one popular one that looks a lot like this, has some different 5-drops, no Nick Fury. There's a Hela version that looks really good. There's a Devil Dinosaur version that looks good. I think that might be Alex Coaches. If I saw he had Devil Dino in his video, I know anyway. There's like a Frigga version that's like Collector Frigga Devil Dino. There's like 10 or 12 different lists. Chamber being played in War Machine Storm decks, although that did get nerfed in the OTA today. He just looks like a really good card, which I know data is always a little bit inflated early in the season because there's bot games in the mix and in the data. But even just compared to other decks, the chamber decks actually still look pretty good, right? It's not just like, oh, they're good in a vacuum, like they're good contextually. I don't think they're going to be tier 1. There's a lot of other stuff that's still ranking above it, but they look competitive, right? Like they're in a similar space. I told you guys chamber might be a little bit of a sleeper in my card review. I think I even slept on it though. Saying it was a sleeper did not respect how promising chamber actually might be. So I don't know, this deck's crazy fun, and so far the data suggests it could be very good as well. So enjoy the show with this crazy big chamber Isan ramp deck. The Scar Giver. Epic sounding name. Iron Patriot, sure, you can go mid. Luna's a great follow-up. Skip straight into Cersei, maybe? That locks you in forever mid, but that can be helpful around Great Web, right? Because then the opponent suddenly gets like really stuck. I am benefiting them by doing this instead of using Electro. Like Electro Cersei is also great, but 2 things. Number 1, more powerful Iron Patriot. Number 2, like I said, I think locking in Great Web and just, evolving the Ice Cube and stuff is a fine path to take. Hey, Chamber on turn 5 is nice. We go Chamber Darkhawk. You can also just go Chamber Electro, but you want to be able to finish on 2 cards, right? You want to be able to finish on Fury Darkhawk. So no, I think it's got to be Chamber Darkhawk and then Fury Valentina, maybe. Depends on how much you trust your mid. Or, well, really, I guess you probably trust your Volt, because it's unlikely the opponent's going to be able to work around Great Web very effectively. Well, that's what it looks like to be miserable, huh? I've discovered pure misery. Oh man. At least give me a Venom, like Please let me lock in the stats. This is clearly a Phoenix deck. I don't know how to win. I mean, I'm gonna play a big Galactus, but all my cards are gonna end up in Great Web. You know, on the off chance the opponent gets pulled off Great Web this turn because they don't play there, which okay, well they do play there, but I mean, maybe Luna's gonna get pulled there sometimes, or a cube. If it pulls their Luna, we're over the moon, man. We're over the moon, man. Oh, Chamber gets pulled. Okay. I mean, like, somehow we're still in play on this game, and I don't actually even know how, to be honest. Oh my god. What if it's just this, man? Like, what if it's just this? I have 2 cards left that still, you know, like, get a chance to hold. Maybe I put Fury mid. Maybe, honestly, I think I need cards mid, because if they get a card pulled, I need that power there, right? I just don't know, man. I don't know how we're in this game at all. Chamber's gonna be a monster, though. I did that in the right order, didn't I? We better make sure. Yeah, I did. Okay. He's last. Okay. Okay, they did. Oh, boy, that's not that big. It's Cassandra. How big is she? Oh, she's pretty big. Pretty big. Oh, not that big. No, not that big. Sage is big, but not that big. Kind of need a card to get pulled mid, but none of mine are big enough, are they? Maybe they are. Chamber's a monster, dude. I don't know. Chamber's a monster. Don't pull Luna mid. Pull my guys mid. Nice. Let's go. Chamber's so freaking big, dude. This game was wild, man. Chamber 17 power. I really kind of don't hate the Nick Fury in this deck. I didn't think he was actually any good, but he's kind of nuts. I'm ranked 95. I don't know how. Hey, I love it, dude. New card alert. And Nick Fury too. Boy, oh boy. We got a 3-drop. We might be pressured to skip the Nick, but otherwise probably playing Nick, right? I think Chamber's always going down on 2. Oh, Luna's here. Okay. Depending on the 5-drop we get, right? If might still be, could still be Nick, honestly. It could be. I was gonna say, Human Torch Portrait must be a move deck. Sure enough, here it is. Galactus denied for now, but I think Luna will be a good. Luna does make Hydro Man pretty nice, so maybe we'll sit on the Nick Fury for now. Oh, Strange Academy. I might need to go Legion. I have a turn, so I can play Hydro Man first. That's not a problem. I just don't want, I don't want this getting too good, right? Oh, I forgot about Zorn, dude. Oh. This does hit Cersei or Isan, but Cersei's kind of bad, actually. Yeah, I think Hydro Man's fine. We can go Legion next turn. I'm gonna sit on this chamber for a minute, see if I can find a better play. So Legion could also go mid, actually. Since we'll be going into turn 6 for the cube regardless, that's probably fine. Hey, nice. They didn't hit on Punk. That's good stuff. Oh, well, that one's been negative. Hydro Man, no problem. Chamber's based on cost. Doesn't care about power. Oh, dang. Electro Blink is also really good, but do you turn off Strange Academy? Is that more important? I think you could still go Electro and just do Blink Cersei or Blink Isan. The Isan's not great, but it's just big numbers. I'm a little worried. Maybe I don't have enough power mid, but Chamber hopefully makes that not a concern. Madam Web, but Punk is not hitting anymore. Blink. I kind of want to draw Isan and hit Cersei off the Blink. Hey, it happened. I mean, this guy's only gaining 8, but it's a pretty big lead, and they don't really have a reason to put a lot of things there. Well, actually, no. Torch could go there and then come back off Sparky. That's the problem, right? Yeah, they might move Zorn here, though, and put Torch here. I don't know. I mean, we got to try. I don't know. They got a lot of numbers, so I'm kind of scared. Oh, Heimdall also makes mid a nightmare. I don't think I win then, right? Unless Cersei rolls like Doctor Doom. No, that's not even enough. I don't think there's anything she rolls into here that helps, right? Moon Girl. That makes Chamber way bigger! Oh no, he was maybe big enough anyway though. How big was he anyway? No, he was big enough. I forgot Chamber was still incrementing on the math. I think he was big enough anyway. But Moon Girl made him 4 bigger? Bro. Yeah, it was fine. We were gonna be at 22 anyway. I was forgetting about Chamber ticking up still. Yeah, nothing to do. Nothing to do. Can I get a card? Chamber? Be in the opponent's deck. Iron Man. Oh, dang. Okay. All right. So we can at least go toe-to-toe with Iron Man Citadel, but it makes me nervous what else is going on, right? So I could maybe bait them into Iron Man left, let them think that's gonna win, and then pull a Legion and turn it off, right? Are you actually joking right now? I was going to say, imagine how funny it'd be if it was Isle of Silence and I didn't even have time because the game was like, that would be pretty funny, man. Maybe I even put this, well, if I get a Heimdall here, is that a problem? No, it's actually not really a problem, maybe. It'd be 18 plus. Chamber would actually even get bigger. If it pulls Iron Man, it's funny because they might have Galactus, by the way. But they'd play that here and I'd turn it off, so that'd be fine. It's probably more like Onslaught, yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, so like I said, if I pull the Iron Man, it's actually fine. Like, you know, well, we know we're still gonna turn it off. It's 100% worth it to turn it off. It does nothing. Luna, Snow, no. Cersei, no. Blink. Heimdall. I mean, maybe it actually is still Heimdall, just because Chamber's pretty cool there. I think we'll win left if it's just like Iron Man Onslaught stuff, right? So maybe we win left and right. Because Chamber's still going to be huge. Even if we don't hit, like, you know, Nick Fury or something like that. But we could also try to flip mid, I guess, too. But I think they're likely going to do, like, Tribunal stuff, probably. Oh, I gotta play Legion. What am I talking about, dude? Like, I think I know what my final card is. I think I know. Do I snap here? Surely not. No, it's too late. Maybe if I'd snapped before the Iron Man, I think it could have stuck. But here it's too late. They do have priority, like an Eliath right or something would be crazy, but they're gonna be so mad that I hit Isle of. I mean, I think actually it probably needed to be Isle of Silence. I don't know if I would win without just no Citadel, right? Like you know, how much power is this normally? It's 17 times 2 is 34, 68, and 6 is 74 divided by 3. I think we would have lost. That's basically 25, yeah. Maybe we could have played around it differently, but I think it would have been hard. Chamber, by the way, fantastic, 13 power. It's crazy. He goes toe-to-toe with all the 6 drops and stuff, you know? He's just as big. It's nuts. It's really cool. All right, dude, by the way, I have been playing so long for, I've played, how many games have I played? 7 games, 0 chambers. It's getting to the point where it actually seems like statistically suspicious. Like, is he actually in my deck? You know, any given game by turn 6, you draw 75% of your deck. It's, confirmed. I don't want him hitting Clintar though, unless I guess I could maybe just activate him on turn 4 after playing Nick Fury. That's actually not that bad. The stats still get absorbed, you know. Man, maybe it's fine. I think we just go Fury. We didn't have a ramp card anyway this turn, so it's really strange, but we get to support Patriot. Oh, Electro not going in Vormir. That to me indicates they must have Blink. By the way, literally everyone is playing Isan Chamber decks. I don't know how this happened. I didn't know this was a thing. Oh, I'm only adding 2 to hand, which I guess isn't perfect, but it's still whatever. It's fine. I sat down to record this today. It's all people are playing. The destroy meta disappeared overnight, seemingly. Chamber is 52. Dude. There's the blink indeed. Yeah, 15 is crazy. And I get to keep the chamber. Not that it really mattered, I guess, but I don't have any way to destroy cards or anything, do I, to resurrect them? That would be cool. So now I can use Blink to turn the Nick Fury into Hydra Man, Isan, or Galactus, all of which seem fine. I think we can spread our power here a little bit to make sure we're making life more awkward for them. It's Galactus. Chill with Galactus. That seems fine to me. Oh, they're more of a storm deck, actually. Maybe not a chamber deck. Okay, I take it back. Not everybody's playing chamber. Well, that makes me sad, actually. That would be wicked cool. I think here I just need to make sure I beat Dr. Doom, right? Like, Gore will be... The Gore's 9. So you get an 8-point lead. Annie's gets another 2 from Doom, so that's a 10-point lead. Snow would be a, I don't know, 11-point lead there and a 10-point lead there. Yeah, this is so covered. Dude. All right. Valentina. Quinjet Onslaught Citadel sucks. Oh, Nexus could be really good for us, though. We can get very big. Oh, bro, Legion Nexus too. If we get big left, we can do the surprise thing and get giant left and try to, you know, surprise the opponent. Currently don't really know how to do that. Double Isan's a cool way to do that. I'll say that right now. Double Isan's pretty sick. Patriot Dark Dimension though. Ugh. If I play this Isan, it doesn't pull this Isan. You need to play this Isan, but the problem is I need time to play Legion too, you know. I'm gonna pull a Patriot card off this Isan, so maybe it's still worth it to play this Isan just to get the 100% worth it. Yeah, okay. Just for the curve fill is what I'm thinking about, right? Like Isan into, I don't care about these cards getting destroyed at all. That doesn't matter to me. We did get a Galactus buff too, thankfully, out of the Nexus Dark Dimension play, because it's impossible to add power here otherwise. So they didn't play the Dark Dimension, or didn't play the Nexus, which got me a nice spot. This is, I'm kind of, I was gonna say I'm kind of committing to a Legion line here on 6. I need to make sure I kind of parse out the right way to do that. Oh my God, there's their Isan. Wait, is that? Oh, that's from Mirage? No way. That's the 4-8. The 4-cost Isan was my cheapest card. That's what I was setting up anyway. I got to do it for free. Let's go. Doc Ock making my life better, man. Thank you, Doc Ock. That's exactly what we wanted. This sequencing could not have, these just happened automatically for me, man. That's so sick. Well, now I guess you probably go Hydro Man here and then just finish on Galactus, right? The Galactus is not going to get any more buffed or anything, but I don't know. We don't have any ramp, so I could maybe do Blink plus top deck card, I guess. They're making some space, but how do they ever get big enough? You know, Destroyer was just such an insanely good hit for me. Quake going off again is hilarious. Anything here? Electro? That actually just makes their life awkward, yeah? That's just tough. Now they can only play 1 card. I don't think there's anything to do except Galactus left. Seems fine. The way Nexus stacks, as a reminder, the left one is by far the most important because it feeds into the other 2 before they loop back and stuff, right? So, hey, chamber in hand. I'm a happy man. That's all it takes. Squirrels, though. Maybe destroy, huh? I think, yeah, with Electro, you probably just scoot right on past Valentina. Electro Blink in particular, yeah. We probably put the Electro Blink both with Chambers so that he has some bodies on top of him. Oh my God, or not. But now we have Bifrost, the same difference, right? Bifrost will move us in. Opponent has a fire here. That could be big. This could be doing like weird Venom stuff. Could be doing, you know, Adamantium Infusion stuff. By the way, I kind of like all 3 cards that came out this week. I guess Wade Wilson's also coming out, I think, this week? I don't even know. But the 3 so far, I think Chamber's pretty cool. I really like the playstyle of just big stuff. I think Adamantium Infusions, just crazy big numbers. Maybe that's kind of problematic, I guess. It could be anyway. Maybe it's too good sometimes. I don't know. But it's pretty fun anyway. And I think Weapon X is actually pretty fun. The way his scaling increments over time. You know, like the way he gets betterer and betterer and betterer is cool. Like instead of just flat scaling, that incremental nature of it is pretty sweet. So I'm kind of digging all the cards this week, which has been rare. I don't think that's usually been true. All right, Sage is really tiny. Cersei Blink hits Sasquatch. I mean, that's an upgrade. I'll take it. Yeah, that's fine. Opponent's locked in here. I mean, Firehair might have some ways to scale if you destroy a Sage, but thankfully, like, a lot of the cards are the same size, so she won't scale much. Hydro-Man for us does unfortunately not have a lot of great targets. Even Isan's kind of not that great. I think I'm just gonna play a Galactus and trust my chamber. Could maybe go Valentina Nick Fury next turn if I get it. Oh, opponent's just done. Okay, I think they know this is cooked. It's gonna be hard to win another spot. Yeah. Okay. Oh, dang dog, an OTA just hit while I'm recording, which is rare. Nothing in this deck impacted, which I did know ahead of time. I finally get the OTA patch notes early. Booyah. But Torch is a 3-2. War Machine is a 5-9. Elsa is a 3-5. Pretty small change there. Morgan Le Fay, though, is now a 3-4, which is cool, but did kind of break her synergy with Airwalker or whatever, which that's sort of an unfortunate consequence, I guess. But still makes her way more flexible to play. Swordmaster is a 3-7. Helicarrier is a 6-12, which that's fine. Dormammu is now a 7-13. And Spider-Man Noir got a change. He's a 4-4, but now he sets the top card of your deck's power to 8. And then also, if there are 8 costs in play, he adds it there. So regardless of whether or not he cheats the card into play, he does still set it to 8. So like, even if you don't cheat the Iron Man into play, if you hit an Iron Man, you're going to draw an 8 power Iron Man next turn, right? So becomes kind of a free buff sometimes if your deck is built with that in mind. Might even make him good in like an Agent Venom deck or something, because now his stats don't suffer too much from Venom. I don't know, but definitely something interesting there. Blink is also something interesting. Hits either Nick Fury or Hydro Man. Maybe we like Cersei better though, because like, I don't know, neither of those are that interesting. I guess Hydro Man's pretty great, but Nick Fury just kills my draw. Next turn I want to put a lot of points in Raph so I get a free card. I don't know, I'm not sure. This could also fill the location if I roll like Brood or something, which may or may not be a problem depending. Opponent's a destroy deck snapping us up. They might fill Raph this turn. Definitely possible for a destroy deck to do, and they indeed did. That sucks. Hopefully we get a Cosmo here. Cosmo! Cap is unlikely to be great. Oh my god, I actually filled the location, but they beat me to it. Rude. Luna Snow, yeah, that's good. Chamber at least isn't here where it's like hidden or whatever. Moira, sure. Next that. Cap kind of sucked. I mean, Galactus is getting at least a little points. No 6s left to flip that out, unfortunately. This pulls a Gore, which is good. But what the heck am I going to do to win this game, right? I don't think I am going to win this game. Which has been rare. I've basically not lost at all with this deck so far, dude. It is destroying for me. This deck has been nuts so far. I mean, I think 22 is not enough to hold mid. Gore's pretty nice left, so it's like maybe I could just do Gore Galactus and hope it holds because they're just so committed, you know. But Deadpool's 14 points already. Like, that's gonna flip somewhere super free. I don't see any Legion plays that are interesting. Hydro Man doesn't have any good hits, so he's not a play, you know. I don't think it's happening. Opponent is really thinking out this turn though, man. What are they up to? They have actually another totally zero cost guy to think about as well, right? I mean, I do like that they have to play mid still. I was hoping X23 rolled left, so they were a bit more locked in. Like, obviously Weapon X can still scale, but that can be hard to scale. I mean, I do have a lead in 2 spots. If they wanted to just play null Deadpool though, they do still just win, right? It's not hard. Maybe I could go Patriot Blink. If you hit Nick Fury, you get a few more points left. Not that order, I guess, but yeah, Patriot adds a card for Isan too, right? So I think this is definitely the right choice. Or you could get Nick Fury cards as well, whichever. But either way, you're getting a card. And then I think right is actually kind of, I don't know if they'll play right. They might just leave that and then flip mid and left with exactly null Deadpool. Now they might not have the null or want to go for it. They might have a little bit more flexibility, in which case Blink would be challenged a bit harder. I will say I don't think this is trivial for them, at least. The Gore also has some potential scalability. Oh my god, we could get a big 6-drop here. Hulk? Probably not big enough. Oh my god, Hulk, anything's big enough. Anything's big enough, baby. It doesn't matter. They're all big enough. Symbiotes. Oh, hold up. No, they're all still big enough, right? How big is Weapon X get? Oh god, he's going to 14. Oh god, actually, Symbiote Spider-Man's not big enough. It's a tie. Helicarrier's big enough. Also, it just got buffed, but I guess the OTA hasn't hit my client yet or something. I don't know how that works. Oh, also Gore got a buff from Luna Snow incoming too. I forgot. Yeah, nice. That's a sick win, dude. This deck is so crazy. Dude, this is such a feel good location, by the way. It's one that just feels good. You know what I mean? Like some locations don't feel good. That one just feels good. That's an okay location. I can live with that one. I would like to give them a rock if we could. We're pretty good at contesting it too, to be honest. Oh, so are they though. And actually, Luna Snow might help the Dazzler get even bigger. I mean, I guess I don't really care about a rock. It will cost me my ice though if I do it there. Maybe for that reason we just don't do that there. Would be nice to win our Galactus as well though. Can they really get to 13? I mean, they're kind of effectively already at 10. I'm going to give them a cube, which if they play here at all, they're at 10. 13 could hold. It's not insane. It does not hold. I also lose my ramp. Man. Oh, but because I lost the... Interesting. They didn't get the cube, so the Dazzler didn't scale, so it does hold. Interesting. And now I can play a Destroyer here too, thanks to the Cosmo. I don't know if I'm going to have time to get a Chamber down, though, because, like... He might actually be worth it though. He might be the biggest card in hand that's 5 or less. You know, if I can maybe just find like an Electro to go with him or something. I swear to God, I may be the greatest player in the world. He's definitely bigger than any of my 5-drops, right? Like he's crazy big. I don't need the power mid. I want to spread it out, and he's big enough that I can lock into Brooklyn Bridge and be fine. Like all that's fine, and then it's just finish on Galactus, right? It's that simple, man. Mockingbird, Soulstone, but the Galactus still contests that, so it's 100% worth it. I think there's a pretty good chance Galactus is 18 power. We did lose a little bit on the Chamber here. He's only gaining 6, but that's still enough to really contest there. Galactus contests left. The opponent does not know how big the Chamber is either. That's one cool thing about Chamber is they just don't know. Like you have no way to know. You can kind of guess maybe 8 max, right? Because I have 4 in hand or 5 in hand. You might think though I play one. Well, no, they know I don't play there because of Brooklyn Bridge. So you would say maybe it's 8 max, but it's actually kind of, you know, it's kind of a secret, which part of the name of the deck is like, it's a secret what his power is going to be. It's a secret which cards I get off all my random generation, right? Like it's actually really hard to play against this deck. A lot of asymmetrical information. Oh God, I needed to record one more game, I realized, and I was playing and Chamber was in hand and I was like, okay, let's do it real quick. I'm otherwise editing the video, but I was like, this is perfect. Actually, Chamber's really good in Quantum Realm for us. Yeah. He loses 1 point, but he'll gain a lot. I mean, it's true that I may not want to put a lot of cards next to him, I guess. It's kind of a downside. Ooh, Iron Patriot. Do we stop? It's going to be hard, though. Oh, my God. Maybe it won't be hard, actually. Okay, hold up. We're in. Valentina the last, I guess. Yeah, she can hit Electro. If you go for the Luna, it has better targets, to be honest. You lose a little more power, I guess, but you do have better targets. Well, I mean, you just remove 1 weak target. Saying you have better targets is maybe a little bit of a misnomer, but you remove a bad target, let's put it that way. Ultron, okay, that's kind of, that could be a way to fill left by surprise. You may not expect the full 6 to go left at some stage, you know? So, Are we gonna hold this Patriot? It would be nice. Oh, we're not even on the Patriot. Yeah, I mean, oh, they're getting a 3/8 Ultron. Okay, so we need to keep that in mind as well. Both losing our Q, but not particularly important in Elite save games, we don't think. So I think, do we commit the blink? It's guaranteed to be at least 6 power. But that means I'm only max at 20 to 12. There is a Victoria Hands card here. I don't think we can. Like, if it hits Isan, you're pretty happy. I don't think Blink goes left for Chamber either. I think this is fine. Could also just go Cersei, to be honest. Doesn't have to be a Blink. Kind of net on average about 2 points per spot. So you're going to 19, 20, 25 roughly. That's pretty good. Even against Victoria Hand, they need to make up 11. Could high roll, could low roll. I don't know. I want to try. We don't necessarily have to win it either is the thing. Okay, that is actually... That puts it to 10 with Victoria Hand, right? Like, that's actually okay. Assuming we hit what we said. Don't low roll too hard. That's okay. That's okay. We came in a little shy. Shoot. I can change that Cersei into an Isan, though, actually. That's worth a few points. Is it worth enough to make it exciting, though? 3 points. I mean, that puts you at 24, but then you kind of assume... Oh, also, we have a super giant up, so Blink actually isn't even going to go off, right? Yeah, I think maybe you do this instead. I think it's going to be Gore. If I get priority, which if they don't play a Victoria yet, I will. Oh, no, I won't because of freaking super giant again. Gosh dang super giant, dog. I mean, you don't really even need Gore here, you think. Well, actually, hold up. Blink still works this turn. She's still going to see the Cersei. Hold up. That's the move. I still have Isan in deck. And then I can just play Gore. Do you need Gore and Chamber? Chamber's gaining 6. He goes to 8. You might, actually. You kind of hope this holds. I don't know. This may not be enough, right? It's like it's tying one Victoria Hand, but... Oh, the Gore might save me. Oh, my God. Gore might save me. They're only going to... Probably 8, although I guess I don't know what that last card is. Ultron's pretty big mid. Are we gonna catch mid? I think we are, right? We're at 22, I think, if I remember right. This puts you at 24. We haven't seen Victoria come down yet. I think it doesn't matter though, maybe. Shadow King actually didn't help me because Demon got bigger, but we're fine. No Victoria means right holds, mid holds, and left holds. Yeah, nice. Okay. Chamber. I was kind of hoping for a fun Chamber game there, man. He was going to be a 2-9. It was solid, but not great. Just okay. Hey, Chamber again, dude. Stepped in to record one extra game. Chamber was a little underwhelming, so we're back for game number 2, and Chamber arrives again. I recorded an hour of footage earlier, and I only had like 4 Chamber games. I didn't realize. I was like... I just kind of remembered him being more, you know, a bigger part of it than he was. Like, he had a lot of really standout moments. He gets so big that you kind of assume. Now, if I don't hit a ramp card here, Nick into Blink is pretty great. Yeah, even Mojo World's really nice for us. Got some bodies there already. Legion Mojo World could also create some spicy plays, but probably that would hurt us more than help us. We might be better off by transforming Grand Central. Oh, no. Oh, she plays herself, though. Oh, well, it's, yeah. She plays herself always. It doesn't really matter where she goes, so that's fine. The fact that that was actually the best possible Agatha we could get, honestly. Perfect timing. She's solid 4-10 play. You know, it does throw off the Nick Fury timing, I guess, a little bit, but no big deal. We can go Hydro Man into a 5-1 on 6 if we want. Fury Spider-Man, but not currently active, but it's a Galactus deck. That means I probably want to save my Legion, actually. Valentina, if it hits Electro, I think we're a little stressed, maybe. Don't really want to waste that power either. I kind of hope Nick Fury goes off here, right? I mean, Electro's not that bad. I can Cersei, assuming Cersei doesn't go left. You just hope you don't hit Electro. You hope you hit Luna or Isan, right? That's the goal. Don't go Cersei left, please. Like, are you kidding me? Don't hit Destroyer. I actually didn't hate the Destroyer, maybe. Electro kind of cooks me, dude. I can't. I have to play Legion now, I guess, right? Because, yeah, I have to. No, that makes life worse. No, like, it's got to be left. And you gotta hope Chamber's big enough, but he's only gaining 4. He's never really big enough. We're at 8 and they're already at 10, so we're only going to, you know, 12. You never assume that's enough. But if you put him right, you just lose Mojo World everywhere. I don't necessarily have to Legion for the record, right? But I can't really win Mojo World with Electro down. I cannot believe how unlucky this game went, dude. Great. Oh my god, Long himself is buffed. This is not the zombie Galacti play you typically expect. Do I hold mid here? I feel like I'm gonna hold mid, right? Seems like mid's fine. I think they just try to go strong left, and then mid's probably gonna hold with Agatha. Yeah, okay. Dude, every time I think I'm gonna lose a game with this deck, it just kind of magically wins. Also, I thought Chamber was gonna be... Did I say... No, I said 12 power. No, that's right. Yeah, I did it. Yeah, I mean, Chamber was fine here. I mean, it's 2-7, right? Like, all right, Valentina left, maybe. Probably would rather get Chamber down on 2 in case I hit ramp on 3. We might just zoom right on past Valentina, right? Ah, we already got some ramp. Okay, yeah, let's put Chamber down. He's good, right? We might circle back to Valentina if nothing else hits next turn, right? It's okay. Rather play Nick Fury though, perhaps. I thought I wasn't really gonna like Nick Fury in this deck. I thought he was just kind of a meme Chamber thing, right? He's actually been pretty solid for games you don't hit ramp because he's really good with Blink still. Like, he actually has some good hits. Yeah, let's do this. Cersei, Blink. I guess you maybe trail the Patriot so that you have a potential Blink target. It's not a great Blink target because your 3s aren't really what you want to hit. This makes me think this might be a bot game. It's because multiple man's so rare to see, but for a bot, they've actually played it well so far. Normally they play the Forge like last and stuff. So, and maybe not so bad in the scheme of a bot game, right? Yeah, Blink I think is the right hit here. We don't need a Chamber yet. I think it'll get better instead of worse, right? Because we're gonna put sometimes a 5 here. Might get a Nick Fury even. It's you could technically get, but I gotta play a card this turn, so it's like it's always gonna get better if you're playing a card. If you're plus I'm putting a 5 here with it anyway, so it's exactly the same, I guess. I at first I forgot it's here and in hand, which really changes a lot too. Makes it so much better. Oh, we hit the Nick Fury. Oh my god, dude. Wow, Nick Fury's insane. Okay, well, this may not actually get any better now. Is this... You don't Cersei, of course. Maybe you just Hydro Man? Like, that's big enough you never lose here, ever in 100 years. And then you just have Hydro Man plus, like, Cannonball... Plus, I got 7, so I can actually do Hulk as well. Like, there's no way that loses, right? I'm certain this is a bot game. I'm gonna snap since it's a bot and they're ahead right now. They might snap back or give me some cubes. I mean, I'm not 100% sure it's a bot, but I'm pretty sure. I didn't get a bot game like at all yesterday. I felt like, at least not an obvious bot. I think there's some bots that are hard to detect, but dude, 19 power is insane. It's actually insane. Oh, I got a 1, but it sucked. It was the Patriot we brought back. No fun, man. No fun. But this is still fine. It's 19 and we're removing some power, worst case. So should be totally fine. Chamber is crazy, dude. A 219. How big is it actually possible to get him? I guess you can get 7 in hands, that's 14, and then you can have 3 on board. There's another 6, it's 20. So 23 is the max. We were only 2 cards away from the max. By the way, multiple man, actually the perfect cannonball card, but Hulk is just so big it doesn't matter. Oh, I didn't think about that, dude. I didn't think about hitting multiple man. Kind of funny. Even like Torch would have still been useful. Multiple man is like the only one that wasn't useful.